Just as you're pondering about how to respond with a lump in your throat, something grabs your ankle. As if aware of your intentions, black goo has oozed out from the ground and begins to talk.
No! Don't take it away! Don't destroy it!
What intention? How is he what are your intentions? Can someone tell me too?
Don't awaken me! Don't leave me!
See, everyone needs sweet dreams. Everyone needs happiness.
Well, if you really want to do it this way, how about here's a different way of doing it, right? How about you set up a little booth, right? You set up a little booth, and then you give out like people can go lay in a bed and they get attached to like shit, like some stuff to keep their bodies alive, and then you take a payment, and then you give them ambrosia, and then they can enjoy the ambrosia for how much longer time they use the money for, and then you can, you know, maybe donate that money to charity or some shit later if that's how you want to do it. But like this is an absurd way of doing it, the way she's doing it. This is like bioterrorism.
I want to make everyone happy.
The one frame around you suddenly vibrates and more black goo pours out of them. You get entangled, pulled into the chaotic mental vortex. Defeat the serpent shadow. Simple combat. Even though it's gotten up to level 45 or whatever, my character is still way too strong. Clingy black goo. Do you want to ruin this? Do you want me to wake up? It wasn't easy for us to return. It wasn't easy for us to attain this. Who made you the judge of good and evil, of truth and falsehood? Who are you to decide where we should stay? You know nothing. Who do you think you are? Get out, get out, get out. Is this the will of the sleepwalkers, or is it an illusion created by Serpent? She's able to use ambrosia to connect all the sleepwalkers through their dreams. The woman is as powerful as she's crazy. As you get pulled and tugged, a wave of intense chaotic feelings flood your mind. The effects of Marv attack has greatly damaged your sanity, rendering you unable to resist. Amidst the dizziness, remember what that woman said.
Oh, dreamless one. You've never tasted a sweet dream, so you assume that no one else wants it either. You only have reality in your grasp, so you assert that everyone needs reality.
Consciousness gradually fades away. Your last thought is feeling thankful that you came here alone without Hela and Hecate. The light suddenly shines bright. Serpent shields you, and the serpent shadow wriggles to disperse the black goo on your body. The shadows remain unscathed but slither away beneath the ground.
Oops. Looks like they're being cranky for being woken up. The ones you're trying to rescue seem to like their dreams more than I do.
Is that the final warning? Are you tricking me? Is that the final warning? Yeah, that sounds about right. She teased you and tortured you. She unleashed the monster she raised to filter your consciousness, lest the black goo shake your will. You're thoroughly exhausted from all her tricks. When in the end she came to protect you. The expression on her face is now of pity. What exactly does she want from you?
Stop grappling what's right or wrong with me. Reality isn't that important. It's not worth risking your life for. You just haven't experienced it before. If you understand it, you wouldn't reject it. No one can reject it.
Oh, what the hell is that? I thought she opened a portal to the sun for a second. I was like, holy shit. She stands up. A huge picture frame slowly appears on the empty stage. It's the same one you dove into to catch her. You reach the innermost depths of Serpent's realm through it. Now warm specks of light begin to shimmer in the pitch black frame. Through it you can see the world outside the dream, the center where the sleepwalkers connect, the world made from the dreams inside the picture. Only from this side, you don't see any sleepwalkers sleeping happily inside the frame. Instead, you see one joyous scene after another, long-lost passions, faraway dreams, rekindled friendships. There's a hint of gloom in the picture. All the people inside the picture are starry-eyed. They're all glowing. Serpent stands in the center of the vast empty space. Before the frame, overflowing with others' happiness, Joyous light illuminates her face, tingling it with bright
There's
colors.
too much suffering in this world. Happiness is the only miracle, the only ray of light.
I thought she said brave light. I was like, what the hell is a brave light? And it's a ray of light.
Isn't it great? I can still bring happiness to others. Seeing them happy brings a little bit of warmth to my heart.
It's really odd. She sometimes speaks in a mature tone, and then like next sentence she will speak in like a giddy, girly tone.
This picture is my last joy. I hope you can join this picture too. Or at least don't ruin it.
Oh, you will ruin it because you're affecting reality with this. Under the ethereal light, tiny cracks form on her skin. Other voices start echoing faintly from the dark void behind her.
Laugh. If you don't laugh, how will you make us laugh?
There was a comedian in India who once said like, well, I forgot just now because I said that out loud, but it was something like he used to do stand-up back in the day, like in the 80s, 90s, and he used to like not laugh at all, and that like his jokes were fucking awesome. So it's kind of like that, like you don't necessarily have to laugh to make anyone else laugh.
Enough. That's not enough. We want more. More thrills. More intensity.
You know what? I have the perfect counter for her bullshit happiness argument, because have you seen what happened with Slanesh from Warhammer 40k? Like the whole situation, I forgot what the name of that species was. The one that became torturers of Slanesh later on. What are they called? I forgot. But that species became immortal, and then they just became more and more depraved, chasing after more and more like different forms of like literally gave birth to Slanesh from due to their actions. Like it's insane.
Joy. Give me joy. I only want joy. I want all the happiness there is.
What is the price of such happiness? The serpent notices the creeping darkness and smiles contemptuously. She flicks away the darkness behind her and takes your hand. The sly luster in her voice has been replaced by curt sincerity, and whether you like it or not, you don't have the strength to shake off her grasp.
Don't force everyone to go back to reality. Don't ruin these joyful scenes.
She is quite literally insane. Like, I understand it. Like, I understand this, like, this thing. But, like, is she really saying that? What is going to happen in the real world? There's, like, plenty of sinners whose strength far surpasses hers. Even if she is S-class. There's plenty who would surpass her. What if they don't want to enter? What if they do some crazy shit? What about random mania incidents? Who's gonna solve all those? The physical bodies are gonna deteriorate. Is she saying that she's gonna take care of the entire population of the world while everyone else is dreaming? What about reproduction? Is it just going to be made up babies and shit like that? Like, it's just, what the fuck is she talking about? And what if later on aliens come to Earth and it's like, oh, let's destroy this bitch? It's like humanity has not developed at all since then. It's like there's like million problems with this whole situation. I mean, you could say you live in a simulation, so it's kind of like, yes, but like, do you knowing and then like sticking to one thing, that's another situation in its entirety. Like, not knowing, like in real life, we can't really, you know, confirm or deny that, like, oh, the whole world is a simulation and something like that. It's a big Sims 99,000 or something. But like in this situation, they know it's a dream, but they still want to like stick to it. That's a problem. And especially when not only are they getting affected themselves, sometimes against their will, and then on top of that, they spew out fucking literal monsters into the streets, which is an issue. If you're gonna ensure not to harm those in the real
If you're
world.
so worried about them, why don't I bring them in here right now?
Did you ever consider they might not want to?
That's because they haven't experienced the sweet dreams I can give them.
Did I get a thumbnail? I think so. Her legs look thin as hell in this scene. Like, weren't they thicker before? Can illusionary dreams really satisfy everyone?